My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. Today, I have come on to do a little bit of a different demonstration here, and this time I am going to show something that is kind of like probably something I might have done before, where I sort of like showed you all how I would do the thing that I didn't do on video the last time I did it, but finally want to demonstrate to you all a little more how it's done. But what we do is I'm going to show you all the little pricking process. You get a leather pricker, and this is what you do. These places where I kept the leather open for the stuff holes, I'm going to prick the holes into that area to kind of put it in a little bit of a good place and kind of try to show a little something how it's done. I'm going to use this hammer. Of course, sometimes I'd use my rubber mallet, but with all the construction that's been going on in the basement, the way they've been moving things around, don't know where that is. The boxes were still kind of blocking the light a little bit, but even today, I'll tell you, I even forgot to turn it on, so still got my little lamp over here to demonstrate to you all how we do this. But as for how it is on the place where the stuff hole is, we're going to prick the little holes right in place like this. And you see, we just kind of did that here. Maybe if I had a lighter color of felt, it would be easier to see, or leather rather. So we're going to try to put one in this place as well. We got one here on each side of the stuff hole, a little bit going closer to the edge. So kind of try to put another little place in here where we can get a little bit more work done into it. And so I say, with a little bit of leather here and there, we can kind of do this. There was an old warm-up we used to use in chorus about leather, where we were saying red, yellow, leather, red, yellow, leather, red, leather, yellow, leather, red, back in our days. And that was just kind of a little tongue twister we did to prepare to sing harder songs. But I say to you all here, this is where I've gotten the holes right in. As you can see, I tell y'all, hopefully you can see better this way. And just for now, kind of come into the other side too, put them right along the little stuff hole and try to get them in their right little places. I say kind of try to get them where we can just see how this little pillow is going to be a nice little thing to show, and kind of put other little areas of work into the piece. And so try to get it right in just like that, I say. And we kind of got the little design right in the way where hopefully you all can see with the light. We're going to try to take care of the same little procedure with this one as well. And it's hard to keep it within camera focus here, but I'm going to try seeing if I can maybe move this light a little closer so you all can probably see it a little better. But here we're about to demonstrate how this is going to be done. Put the little pricking iron right into place and get it where this is just going to be a fashion of a sense to us, and come by and see how this is done. You know, kind of got the holes pricked in just like that. Going to come back around, try to take it with this other side as well, and start on each edge and work your way to the middle is what I do when it comes to this. So just kind of getting the right little bit of work right into a piece. I say just make it so it's going to match somewhat. And as I've shown before, you know, you can kind of take a little awl and you can punch holes in that way. That's just one way you have of doing it. And kind of put the holes in just this very way. You know, you kind of got a punching awl and a scratching awl. The scratching awl is for like putting designs and pictures into the leather, but the punching awl you can use to punch the holes right in. See how this is going to kind of work when you come down to a proper little piece, and just kind of put something in where we just kind of move stuff along a little better in ways, kind of with a nice little awl of leather. And if you know the story about Saint Simon the shoemaker, he worked with an awl. There was like that little verse in the Bible where it says, whoever looks at a woman with lust commits adultery to her in his heart. He was meditating that verse one day as he was working on this lady's shoes, and couldn't help lusting over her legs as he was working on her shoes. So took the awl and punched out his eye, because that verse in scripture says, if your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out, for it is better to go through life with one eye than have two and go into hell. But personally, I don't suggest that to any of you all. I don't personally believe that that is literally what that scripture means. You know, if you look into the whole Bible, you'll really see why God does not want you to punch out your eyes or cut off your hands or cut off your feet or whatever else a passage like that might tell you. And so we're punching along the way into this little leather space, and kind of with one little special word. You know, we got little things we preach and say. So I'll tell you all what, we're coming down to a good little spot in the leather where we almost kind of get things to an end. And the other option you have is the little leather hole punch, which is the option I actually prefer because it's a little easier to do. And with that, you just kind of see wherever the holes are pricked and just punch them in just like this. sometimes you're not going to get the holes exactly in the places where they are pricked, so sometimes you've just kind of got to get it approximately there. And as you see here, this is a place where the two pieces of leather did not meet together, so we've kind of got to get a little something into that little spot. And so I say just kind of put little holes right in, just in a good little place where they might belong. Try to take some word where we kind of get a little something right into place, and the leather shall join us together in a good little spot. So that is just about the things I wanted to demonstrate today. Come back another time to show a little bit more how we stuff the pillow and kind of put the string through the rest to kind of make the rest of it. And you see, like this, you know, where we kind of have the holes come to the other side, even to the side where the kudu fur is, and to this side as well. And so I'm going to probably be coming back with the hole punch in between videos to punch in these holes. We're going to stuff it one day, and then we're going to put other leather threads through to sew closed the stuff holes. So as of today, I want to thank you all for coming on and watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you will subscribe to the channel. Wish you the best. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.